But I also like that they added his character so that he's like ambiguously evil. So he'll do things like he'll laugh maniacally at the end of a round and then look around to see if people are seeing him and then just like go back to cute clapping like, haha, yeah. I'm not suspicious.
I'm just an Antarctican. I'm a scientist.
Dingodile shouts, break out the butter, we're gonna make toast.
Break out the toast. I'm gonna make butter.
That's the famous quote.
Yep, I'm gonna make butter.
Break out the butter, I'm gonna make butter.
Yep.
He eats butter on butter. Did you just like feed that thing acrid orange?
Acrid.
I don't know what it's called.
It's thermal energy.
Thermal energy. Did you just feed that thing thermal energy?
Yeah, I did, and it gave me a rocket launcher.
Oh no, the enemy soldier killed Mr. Pac-Man. Mr. Pac-Man.
And?
Mrs. Pac-Man. Oh, you got a headshot. 3 kill streak, bro.
Yee.
So what does that number on the top do?
Which number?
4005.
Oh, that's my thermal energy.
Okay. You can use those as like grenades too. Right?
No, the grenades are separate.
Oh, okay. It looked like you were throwing thermal, like those
Yeah,
look like balls of thermal energy.
They do. They do a little bit.
All right. Yeah, no, like I was saying earlier, I didn't really get into shooters until recently when I played BioShock for the first time. BioShock isn't really even a shooter.
Yeah, it's more survival horror, isn't it?
It's not necessarily survival horror, but it's you mainly defend yourself by shooting, but it's also entirely possible to just melee your way through the entire game. It's just like more difficult that way.
I would imagine so.
Yeah, it's a fun game, but I don't know if you would like it just because it's extremely critical. Like one of the main themes in the first game is like a critical viewpoint of religion and the idea of like
Utopianism?
Utopianism is a big one. So like the characters will be like because the people in the town have gone insane and they've become like weird like half mutant hybrids that are like going insane, so they'll say things from their daily lives. Like the snooty woman will be like, "You're telling me I can't have this? Do you know who you're talking to?" And they'll just be talking to no one. But there will be some guys that are like, we thought we could hide from the light, but they see it, and it's like they I don't remember what the exact quote word was because it was so long since I've seen it, or played it. Sorry, yeah, I'm messing up. But it's just the way that they would talk. It was like, yeah, religion's not the answer, which makes sense when you consider that it's based off the writings of someone who was very critical of these topics. Utopianism. Basically, she preferred the self. Is what it came down to. There's a character that's directly based on her too.
Well, that figures. Yep.
And he's.
I make everything blow up.
He's the main antagonist, to be fair. He like taunts you throughout the whole game, and he just like talks smack.
And then you smack.
Yeah. I'm like halfway through BioShock 2, which everyone was telling me that game is garbage, but I'm actually really enjoying it just because you get to play as a Big Daddy. And that's like the main like the story is nowhere near as good as the story for the first one, but just the gameplay itself is fun. Although it seems like even though you're a Big Daddy, you feel weaker than the dude in the first game. The dude in the first game was just like some guy who ended up in that town by complete chance. In the second game, you're a literal Big Daddy and you just get like swamped by everyone. It's like you're weaker than the other guy who had nothing more than a sweater to protect him. And so that's unfortunate. I wish that, I mean, I'm not saying like, oh, I want to be able to like plow through the game like it's easy, but it's just the feeling of being super tough and being like this big, strong monster really isn't there when you have to like duck and run for cover and search health.
Yeah.
It does not drop supplies as frequently as the first game either, so you have to like really save your money and look around for things. Which, I mean, I guess, you know, making it more difficult is fun too. But...
Oh yes, the acting commander.
Yeah, he's a passion for theater.
Yeah. And that you'll see what happens.
He corners you and he just starts quoting Macbeth.
Not really.
Okay, well, I await with bated breath.
I'll spoil it. He
No!
turns out to be
If you say-
Polish.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say unicorn Nazi, which is
Nah.
your response to everything.
Yeah. What are you gonna have for breakfast? Unicorn Nazi.
I don't even. I think the funniest part about that is that it's not even a joke, but it's funny.
Yeah.
It's like it's not even anything. It's just like two random words combined together. Two admittedly funny sounding words. Like obviously, like it's not funny to be a Nazi, but the word Nazi itself is really funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like isolating the word from its context, it's just a goofy word. Especially when you say it like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so is there like a plot to this
Yeah.
that I've missed?
Yeah. So essentially, we, the Snow Pirates, are trying to take out
Oh wait,
our rivals, the Jungle Pirates.
you're a snow pirate now?
Yep.
Have you always been a snow pirate?
Yeah.
Oh. I thought you were like, huh? Okay, well you're a snow pirate.
Yeah.
Okay, well gotcha. I understand. He lied.
Who lied?
Me.
No, you were just wrong.
She's broken because she believed. He's okay because he lied. Have you seen those memes?
No.
Oh. Oh! Whoa. Okay, easy there, Death Runner.
Eh.
Easy there, Speed Racer.
Here he comes. Here comes Speed Racer. He's a demon on whale.
He's a demon on whales, and he just comes in and he's like standing on a bunch of whales. Whoa, okay, well, there goes that boy.
Don't be smart.
You can't blast off Optimus Prime.
Yes, I can. Here, I'm gonna blast off Bumblebee.
That looks like the Rhino suit from Amazing Spider-Man 2.
It does.
The little Russian man sticks his head out and goes, "Oh!
Give me vodka!
What do you think of the Amazing Spider-Man movies?
Eh?
I think they're garbage. Specifically, I think the first one is like absolutely terrible. The second one I can enjoy on the level of like so bad it's good. But the first one was just
I am the Rhino!
the first one was just trying too hard to be edgy, it felt like. Like I understand wanting to explore a darker theme, but it got to the point where it was just like above and beyond. I also love how in that movie Gwen Stacy's dad's dying words are "leave my daughter alone so she can have a normal life." And in the very beginning of the second movie, he's dating her and doesn't seem to give a shit. And he even like sees the ghost of her dad all the time and still doesn't care. He's like, "Oh, hey, it's the reminder that I shouldn't be doing what I'm doing." Psh, oh well. And then she gets fucking killed. And
She's birdie.
like, she gets killed, and he's like, "Oh no, how could this have happened?
She's birdied her!
She was too beautiful to die."
But here we are. I wonder who's gonna die next.
Is this the acting commander?
It's a cutscene.
Ah, Monsters Inc.
Over there! I always couldn't help but mock that.
Over there!
Over there!
Is that what he's saying?
I have no idea.
He sounds like he's talking like Papu Papu.
He does.
Honda!
They're Papu Papu pirates now.
They go, "Urgh!"
No one catch Papu Papu.
Maybe that guy didn't eat enough big breakfast.
Nope. Neither did he.
So speaking as a longtime Crash Bandicoot fan, I will say that I think the characterization of the characters in both Insane Trilogy and nitro-fueled are better than the original games. With the only possible exception being Crash, because I feel like they kind of made him a little too goofy. But it's still not distracting. Like he has his moments where he's pretty badass. So
Yeah.
the thing about the original Crash was he wasn't stupid. He was like mischievous.
Oh, yeah.
But in the new one, he's like slamming into doors
Hey.
and like sticking his leg and tongue out of a cart and being like, "Ah!" Yeah, like Dingo Dial is way better. He's the best he's ever been.
Yeah, I forget what he used to be like.
He was just the same, but he didn't have much character. He was just kind of like, I'm Dingo Dial. I'm so cool, and everyone likes me.
I do.
He was like Shadow the Hedgehog, but the edginess actually kind of worked because he wasn't like a big, goofy, black, cartoony hedgehog. He was like a mixture of two deadly animals, so he was actually intimidating.